right, guys, back by popular demand, I have my good buddy Scott Martineau with me today. We are going to explore one of the coolest places you're ever going to see. I live right by this, and I've never seen this. It's called Sandestin, and this place is so special. You're going to want to check out the full episode. Scott, tell us a little bit about what we're going to see today.
So right now, we're on the north side of the Gulf of America. We're in the Baytown Wharf Marina area, and this is this wonderful street of commercial and retail and fun things that you're going to do as a family or as an adult. You're just going to enjoy the heck out of this. This is all beautiful. We're going to check all this out. We're going to show you everything on the Baytown side, and then we're going to go over to the Gulf of America.
And we're also going to check out some property while we're here too, because that's the whole point, is to move here eventually. Hopefully that's something you're wanting to do, and after you see this video, you're definitely going to have Sandestin near the top of your list. Let's go. All right, so here we are, stop one, and where are we today?
We're at Grand Boulevard. We're just outside the gates at Sandestin, and if you live in Sandestin, you're down here for the Sandestin, you come over here for your great dinners, great shopping, and sometimes it's the 30A singer-songwriter festivals here. Sometimes it's on Sunday the farmer's market. If you're in Sandestin, you're coming here for a little bit of party time and a little bit of joy.
That's right. Well, we just had the wine festival over here. Did you make it over there this weekend?
I had a few glasses. The Cabernet was very nice last night.
Very nice. Well, this is a beautiful area, and this is where you're going to be doing all your shopping. If you're in Sandestin, you'll come over here. We have a Publix, we have Starbucks, we have Emeril Lagasse's place right down the road here. All sorts of entertainment is right here in this little entertainment district. What is your favorite restaurant here?
So I would be at Vintage probably more than any other place. The casual one is Cantina Laredo for a little Mexican, have a little tequila after playing tennis. I played tennis out of Sandestin, and everybody that lives here comes here in their golf cart. This is like a little park for adults and some kids here that you just use it all the time.
No, it's absolutely beautiful too. The way they set everything up. What year did they build all this out?
This was built probably in 2010 to 14. Still a couple of places open from time to time, but really nice A-class commercial in here. Your Williams-Sonoma across the way, Lululemon here. All the ones that you'd see at your high-class mall. For our area, for little old Sandestin, it's first class in every way, and a wonderful place to come Friday, Saturday night, or any day of the week.
Yeah, and right behind me we actually have where they set up the farmer's market every week.
On Sunday from 11 to 1 is a farmer's market. You get all that craft stuff that you love. People come in from Defuniak and bring in the things from the farms. A lot of farm-to-table stuff here, and it's really just enjoyable.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's go check it out. We'll go check out the farmer's market. Now, nobody's there right now, but let's just go ahead and take a look and kind of see what this looks like for you, which is really cool. You have Crew Eyewear right here. You have Williams-Sonoma, as he mentioned earlier.
Yeah, and they're breaking down the tents from the 38. This would be the Destin wine auction and charity event last night, so they're breaking this down. But typically you would see it look like this with tents or tables, and of course the farmer's market would be full of tables right here. A lot of green space incorporated into this at Grand Boulevard, just outside the gates at Sandestin.
Yeah, this is awesome. So this is where they have the live music set up, Scott?
Yes, absolutely. This is a perfect time. Sometimes it's set up here, and sometimes it's set up on this end. It's an unbelievable nice amphitheater that's set up for any kind of entertainment, so you'll see it changed into whatever they need.
That's awesome. So what is the next big event that's coming here? Is it singer-songwriter? That's actually the winter, isn't it?
That will be in winter. They will be, the next one, of course, every Sunday will be the farmer's market. I'm not sure what the next one will be, but you checked out the calendar for Grand Boulevard. There's always something.
Always something going on here. And that's what's great about living here, is that you don't just have to wait on a certain weekend. Literally every weekend something's happening down here. If you get tired of the beach, if you get tired of playing tennis or golf, you can just head down here and experience everything that this area has to offer.
As we go inside the gates here, we're looking at one of the 4 golf courses. We also you'll see there's pools everywhere around, and you just notice the live oak trees that provide a canopy as we walk in here. It gives you a nice transition as you leave the freeway and come in here, and it's time to relax now and enjoy your life.
It's so beautiful, yes. It's like, oh, okay, here we are, relaxation.
Right, you start to exhale, don't you?
Yeah, and every other car that you see back here is actually a golf cart.
Right, and you notice there's walking trails or running trails. There'll be plenty of kids here. The speed limit is 19, so we give space to everybody. The tennis courts are about to come up here on the left-hand side. We'll show that to you in a little bit.
I got to ask you, Scott, how big is pickleball in this area?
Unbelievable. They keep taking over the hard courts over here. We're going to see them on the left-hand side, but pickleball, unbelievably popular and growing really strongly.
Well, now you're an avid tennis player.
Yes.
So do you look down upon the pickleball players?
Only with that little noise of that ball. Like it's a little annoying, that click of that ball. We're going right by, listen, there's the pickleball.
Oh, wow. Yeah, man, there's a ton of people playing out there. Guys, this is a random Monday. We're hanging out here, and literally there's probably, all those courts over there are full.
Right.
And there's a lot of courts.
We're going to pull into Baytown Wharf and show you a little bit about that in just a little. So Baytown Wharf, right smack in the middle. We'll see a property, take a look at what's going on. We'll be right back here.
All right, we have passed the security gates. We are officially here in Sandestin and the beautiful Baytown Wharf. It's so funny because I've lived here now 2 years. I've never actually gone into Baytown Wharf.
Right.
I was blown away by what I saw in there. Tell us a little bit about it, Scott.
So you're on the north side of the property in Sandestin. We're going to see the Beachside later, but on the north side you have the marina, you have the golf courses, tennis court, conference center, all the things that you want in a big development like this. But one of the nice things, it becomes very, very small at the village of Baytown Wharf here, and we're going to walk through. You're going to see all kinds of things that entertain you, give you shopping, give you dinner, drinks, and it's all right here on the Baytown Village. There's something going on all year long, and you'll see why as we walk through.
365 days a year. Get ready, guys. It's like Disney World at the beach. Here we go. All right, I love how you walk through this big area right here. And we came out of a parking garage. I was absolutely blown away by what I saw when I walked out of the parking garage. Walking in this way, though, you really get a feel for the place. Here's a little map here, so you can kind of just take a look at the area and kind of see where we're at right now. Where are we at right now on the map?
Trams, we're walking in right here.
There we go.
We just walked into here, and this is what we're going to see with the amphitheater. So we'll walk to that. And
yeah, perfect. So we obviously got shopping. We got stuff for the kids. This is standard for anything you see in the beach area. But man, when you walk in here, everything really opens up, and you just see how absolutely amazing it is back here.
The event plaza is really the center focus for everything. This is where the music will be, and the kids come and just hang out. There's also movie night. So we come in here, they'll be playing a movie, they'll be playing music, and then there's all kinds of things to do. All the things that you'd want to do when the kids just can have fun, and the parents maybe are sitting out at Land Shark, Rum Runners, perhaps having a coffee here at the restaurant.
Or a cocktail when you have kids. Sometimes,
that's right.
Let's face it, you need a cocktail.
That's
okay?
right. Grocery store, mini grocery store here, but across the pond you see all the different restaurants, and this is walkable. You don't need anything other than your sandals on and a good attitude.
Yeah,
and,
this is so cool, man. So what is this right here? This is zip line?
A zip line that goes across, and as we head this way towards the way that zip line leads, the marina is out there. So there's 100 boats, yachts of all different types. Bring your boat in and enjoy. There's lots of ways to kind of consume the content here that's at Baytown Village.
This is so cute, though. I love the way the houses are all set up over here on top of the water.
Little shotgun shacks.
Wow, this is so cool.
Kids can run free, and they do.
It really feels like an amusement park.
It is an amusement park. You're going to see this, of course, and then there's the across here climbing and making them go crazy and tiring them out.
My kids would be going crazy right now if they saw this.
Right.
There's no way I'd be walking out of this without shelling out at least $100.
Right. And it's fun. There's lots of fun. Good, clean, fun entertainment.
Oh, look at that. They got a little photography and gallery studio.
Yep. Time to put away the iPad and actually engage with life.
Wow. Everybody's riding their electric bikes down here. This is so cool. So this is more of a lifestyle. This is a vibe down here,
Absolutely.
Right?
If you ever want to check out what's going on here, the Sandestin webcams are always on. Literally, the one is right up here, so you can always see what's happening here. Always know what's going on.
Right there?
Yes, and the tennis one has one, and so does the marina. So Sandestin.com has all the websites. You can actually check it out for yourself and see that we're telling you exactly that this is a lot of fun and a lot going on.
So Scott, tell me, there looks like a lot of stuff to do here. What is your favorite event that happens here?
This one is a wine festival that goes on here. Every bit of these streets are lined with vendors wanting you to test out their wines. And this is absolutely fun. But there's 2 or 3 of those that go on. That's absolutely fun. I play a lot of tennis, so the tennis events that we have going on, challenges, a lot of things going on at the tennis events. And then I guess third would be the golf courses. I use the golf courses a lot.
Yes, okay. What's your handicap?
I was a 10, now I'm a 16, and I'm a bad 16 now. Bad 16.
Hey, if I break 100, it's a good day.
Right.
But this is absolutely beautiful. Let's go and turn the camera around here. We'll look at some more stuff. Look at this kid area over here. Just a playground where the kids can go play while the parents over here at Dude and Meatballs.
What a name.
I love it, yes. And of course you got all your golf cart parking right here. Golf cart, definitely a part of the lifestyle here in Sandestin. And tell us why exactly golf carts are so important here.
So if you had a house over a couple of miles, it'd be easy for you to just take in the golf cart and you don't have to get in the car. And it just makes it an easy commute. You leave the car at the house and use the golf cart.
There's actually a bridge that goes under 98 to
That's
the
right.
beach side. So right now we're actually not on the beach side. There's a whole other part of this that we'll check out a little bit later in the video that goes all the way over there. If you're in a golf cart, you don't have to worry about it, right?
That's right. You just go underneath. And I'll share with you, there's a whole different lifestyle here on the north side, the marina side and the Baytown side, and a whole other beach style lifestyle on the beach side.
Okay.
And it's fun to do both. You
Yeah.
absolutely love it. Sometimes you've had, this may be hard for people to realize, but sometimes you may have had too much sun. And it might be time for you to just go relax someplace other than the beach.
I'm sure there are people watching this up north right now.
Say no way.
We're both beautifully tan,
Right.
probably because you spent all weekend at the beach. I spent 2 days at the beach. I am done with the beach at this point. I don't want to go back out there for a little bit. I caught a pompano yesterday.
Excellent. I saw that.
My first pompano of the season.
That was very good.
Which, by the way, if you do any surf fishing and you eat pompano, pompano is the best fish. I'm going to do a YouTube video just on pompano fishing and preparing pompano. If you'd like to see that, comment down below. I'll see if I can show you how to catch some pompano while you're down here. So, Scott, this is all included in the neighborhood, right?
That's right.
So, what do the HOA fees look like over here? Because you see all this stuff, like it's got to be insanely crazy, right?
So in this case, there's 3 different HOAs. There's the Master, which is a Sandestin Owner Association. Then there's the Gateway, which really handles all of the condos that we're seeing that will that are just north and kind of really support and are very close to the Baytown Wharf. And then they have the Baytown Wharf Association that pays for all the things that are going on from entertainment standpoint. So in addition to the singers and the movies that are going on in the event area, there's also an ice rink here during the winter time.
Oh, wow.
And yeah, so there's literally an ice rink from about Thanksgiving to after the first of the year. I've been down here skating many, many times and send those photos up to my friends in Minnesota.
Well, you'll have to send those photos to me, and I want to know how hard it is to maintain an ice rink here in sunny Florida. Because it doesn't get chilly here, but it doesn't get cold, guys.
Right. It's a little foggy in there. That humidity, trying to get the humidity out is, but it's too fun to be skating in Florida. You can't wait to do it.
Oh, look at this. Oh, my
sailboats.
girls would go nuts. Little remote control
Right.
boats.
Yeah.
That's so cool. I mean, so much stuff for the kids here.
They've done a lot of good learning to what works and what doesn't. You'll be blown away by this. Now we'll go this way.
All right, so I got to ask you, Scott, we're walking over to the marina here.
Yes.
How long of a trip do we have to Crab Island from here?
This would take you 20 minutes to get to Crab Island, and you'd be pulling in from the north side. We're on Choctawhatchee Bay here, the Bayside, the Baytown Wharf. It flows into the Gulf of America. So 30 minutes to get to the Gulf and 20 minutes to be at Crab Island.
As a local, I got to ask you this.
Yes.
Because this man is on his boat a lot. He
Right.
lives here on the bay. What is your favorite spot? I know you probably don't want to give it away to everybody on YouTube.
So I would be in Joe's Bayou, zooming because it's very close to my place. I'd be in Joe's Bayou, and we'd be pulling the kids behind the boat in Joe's Bayou, and it's between my house in Destin and Crab Island, between here and Crab Island.
I'm starting to think that a boat ride should have been a part of this deal today.
Perhaps we have to go get the boat for the next video.
We might have to.
You guys want to see something by the boat, and we can show you the bayous and the places to go? Let us know. Put a comment down below, and we'll find a way to get that for you.
All right, let's keep rolling. It's funny that we just stopped here, and I'm looking around now, and I'm like, holy cow, this is absolutely gorgeous. Like, wow, we were just walking through this and taking it for granted. This is so cool.
Yes, unbelievable marina. It shows you access. It shows you beauty. It shows you that's undeveloped, even though it's just right part of the Baytown Wharf. And the kids come running across here and just use it. And there's going to be some tree forts.
Okay.
We're going to see tree fort and other things that you could come and have a picnic, or just send the kids over here to have a good time.
So basically, the kids have free reign over here. They just get to run
Yes.
like wild people.
Yeah, this is a weekday Monday morning, and so it's very easy to have this all to ourselves. But on Thursday, Friday, Saturday, there'll be a few kids having a few good times here.
Wow. So what is this up here? So this is like just little places where you can get up and take
this
a look?
used to be something a little different. They used to launch some of the fireworks from here, but
Oh,
now there's a platform here.
like a tree house.
Yeah, a little tree house, so the kids can come up
That is so cool.
and have fun. Notice they have to duck under. This is not for us. They have to duck under to get up there. And there's a couple of them hidden in here.
This is so cool. I love the way this is just taking you through all the nature part of this. You know, nature lovers would love this.
And it's always available all year long. There's no time where we couldn't use it. Of course, if it's raining or nasty or cold out, you wouldn't come out here. But, you know, 350 days a year, this is something cool to walk around.
Yeah, absolutely.
Another big tree fort that is way too fun for kids to, once they see.
Wow, look at that. That's like my dream tree fort when I was a kid.
And a little, we have a dog park here too.
So how dog friendly are the units here?
You know, each owner gets to make a decision on their own on that, but check, you know, when you're checking your Airbnb, they're going to tell you whether they're dog friendly or not. But there's plenty of all kinds of animals being walked, enjoyed, and there's, you know, bark parks everywhere.
What about occupancy rates here? What do the occupancy rates look like inside Sandestin?
So if you're coming here during the summer, during that time that we're all wanting to go on vacation when the kids are out of school, traditional, not COVID times, regular times, May 15th to September 1st, this is pretty busy. This is going to be 80-90% occupancy, if not more. The shoulder season, I think it's 50%, maybe a little less. So, you know, plan accordingly. We love the times. We love it when we're busy, but we really love October and April.
Well, that's what's so nice about this. Right now, we are literally at the end of April, and there's nobody here, as you can see. So when he's talking about shoulder season, that's a whole area of opportunity. If you are a retiree, maybe you just want to rent out your home during the summertime, during the busy months, let the home pay for itself, and you get to enjoy this all the other days out of the year. This is definitely an opportunity for that, and a lot of people do that.
We would be real advocates. You heard from our last videos that we want you to do well with your investment here. So we'd be saying to you, hey, please, unless it's absolutely necessary, of course it's your place, you can do with what you want, but from a return on investment, rent it out the high occupancy summer months. That 100% occupancy, you get your full rate, you can charge whatever you'd want, you make all that money, then come down here and enjoy it in the shoulder season where all of these services are available and it's not at capacity. It's just very relaxing and very wonderful.
And did we mention right now is a great time to buy?
Yes, I think.
Yes, especially if you have cash. And I know everybody's talking about interest rates right now, and yes, the interest rates are not good right now, but if you have cash and you're looking to invest into some real estate, this is a great way to do it. You can also get some depreciation on the value of the home, do some tax stuff with that. And I mean, I'm not an accountant, but there's all sorts of things that you could do if you're looking to invest down here, and there's a ton of inventory right now.
Yeah, a lot of choices. The buyers have a lot of choices right now. When you have choices, you have leverage. I wouldn't say that there's any discounting off the pricing, but I will share that you have a lot more choices than you ever have before, and that choice will give you some leverage to get you a good deal. And that's what we're seeing right now. And people are ready. If you purchase now, you would also try to purchase right now and get all the income for June, July, and August. That's what we'd love to see you do.
Yes, and with the cash close, you can do that in 3 weeks. We'll
show you.
We'll release this next week. Okay, we better hurry. All right, let's check out some more of what they have to offer here. Hey guys, if you're looking to make an investment in the Emerald Coast, I'd love to talk to you. My name is John, Mr. Beach Arroyo. You can reach me anytime at 850-943-7777 or reach out to me via email at john@mrbeachteam.com. All right, kind of bummed. We missed the parrot. The parrot isn't out yet.
Marianne will be out shortly. Kids love it. I love it. We love it. Having Marianne as the parrot out here is a tradition. Come say hello. She's at the Marina Bar, and she's right in the area where we're going to show you. We're going to show you. This is where the Blue Marlin Classic finishes. It starts and finishes.
That's awesome.
It's where they weigh the big Blue Marlins.
And I've seen a ton of them. That's where they hang them from?
That's exactly right.
Where it is, yeah.
I'll show you some of the checks that have been sent when we go inside the Marina Bar. They're up on the wall. We'll show those to you. But some pretty big checks if you guys are big-time fishermen. This is one of the biggest tournaments and biggest payoffs in all of the southeast of United States.
It's actually happening pretty soon, right? I mean, what was it, June or?
Yeah, a little later in July, I think.
Okay, July.
Yep.
So how is this place during that time? Is this like the hub of activity? Is it just crazy down here?
So I live about 8 miles that way. I have the biggest waves at my house on the bay that day.
Okay.
Because every big fishing boat is heading out that way, and then they all come back Sunday night about 4 o'clock. They have to be back here by a certain time. And so it's the biggest wave action in the bay all year long, including weather.
Okay.
So they really are making it. And there'll be 400 or 500 boats that go out.
What are the payouts like on that?
I've seen 600,000.
Whoa.
I've seen 800,000. We'll show you the checks on the wall in here.
Well, so they're attracting the best of the best fishermen.
Yes.
Let's talk about activities that you could do out here. I'm noticing right over here, you have some paddle boards. Is that like
This is where you're going to come. If you want to take on a vessel, you can take a pontoon boat out. You can take a paddle board out. You can take a jet ski out. All that starts right here, and you can see the pontoons are pretty nice here.
Oh yeah.
And look if we turn around and look over John's shoulder right now, if he puts that camera over his shoulder, guess who's out here?
Oh wow, it's like magic.
Hello, Marianne. Hello, Marianne. How are you?
There's Scott's friend. There
Marianne.
he is.
Now, one of the reasons that Marianne is so special to me is that's my mother's name. And but my mom does talk. Hello, yeah, good to see you. So yeah, all right. So she talks to me more. No, she doesn't talk to me more than my mom. My mom will actually answer.
Hi, Marianne. So you don't want to get your fingers anywhere close?
No,
you can say it says no touching right here.
Yeah, she'll take the finger off. She's not. She's pretty strong and pretty tough. And
Marianne, do you have any comment on all the tourists you see here every year? Okay, all right.
She is pretty though, and the kids love seeing this.
Oh my goodness,
absolutely
yeah,
wonderful.
She's absolutely beautiful.
I am a blue and gold macaw. I can say hello, hola, and Marianne.
Hola, hola.
All right, she's our new star.
That's awesome. I love her. Okay, all right. Well, hey, let's go over here. I want to check out the rental boats real quick while we're down here.
So here's the rental. Here's the pontoons and the jet skis.
So open 9 to 5 here. You can do look, spring fall rates. Half day's only $300, guys. That's awesome. Jet ski $145 an hour, but cool. And this is the man that makes it happen right here. Come see Ridge. Ridge, can you tell us a little bit about the bird over there?
I mean, not too much. I just know you don't want to touch her. However, she will talk to you, and she talks a lot.
Oh, okay. Well, what is your favorite thing that she does? What does the tourists get excited
I
about?
mean, when she just says hello to them all, and that she always says it when you're walking away.
Yes.
She won't say it to your face, but when the minute you walk away, she'll say it. And
That's perfect.
All right. Yeah, actually, she's saying hello right now. I can hear her. All right, it's time for us to roll to the next place. Nice to meet you, brother. Now, Scott's over here trying to get me on a $300 pontoon.
Right.
Scott, I'm not a cheap date, okay?
Right.
Can you get me on something a little bit nicer?
Let's get serious. Legendary marine yacht sales are available for you. There are some unbelievably huge motor yachts and large boats here to rent.
Cool. So you
but
can
also
actually
to buy. These are the ones you can buy.
Okay.
This is what these guys want to do, and if you're so inclined, this is a great place to moor your boat. Put it in the marina here and just keep it here all year long. There's the Via Casablanca that's out here, 110-foot motor yacht. Plenty of other ones that are out here that just stay here all year long.
Hey guys, and I tell you what, if at least 5 people from this video buy homes here, I'll go ahead and rent the yacht out for a night, and we'll all go out and get in it together.
We'll tell stories that night.
How about that? Yeah.
We'll tell some stories that night.
We'll pop a couple bottles of wine. We'll have a good time. Hello. Hello.
There you go.
Oh, okay. Here we go. We got checks here. Hold on. Let me get all the way up there. There you go. $431,000. Hello. That's a good day of fishing, no?
Yeah, they had some fun that day.
Wow.
It usually
I bet you they're still having fun off of that. All right, so we look, and we're here in the restaurant, Fresh Catch Day, mahi grouper, and obviously it doesn't get any fresher than that coming right off the boats. Okay, you're our bartender. Welcome to our YouTube page. This is Living on the Emerald Coast with Mr. Beach. What is your favorite thing to eat here?
I really like our grouper sandwich fry, and then I like sweet potato fries.
Oh, sweet potato fries.
Okay, grouper sandwich, guys.
Yes,
That's where you're going.
Yes.
Grouper sandwich and sweet potato French fries. Can't do no wrong right here, because it doesn't get any fresher than this, right? Look at this. Boom, there's the boats right there. All right, Scott, so you got to tell us what else is there to do at the marina.
So we're at the marina right now. We'll turn around so you guys can see all the boats. And you'll see over the top of us, the Solaris is out there. The Solaris is a very, very large motor yacht. It goes out every Saturday and Sunday about 4 o'clock, serves dinner on it, and you go all the way to Crab Island.
Really?
Go out there, eat, and turn around and come back. I see the Solaris every single night, turning around about sunset and coming back. And it's a great way to explore the bay with your family, with yourself, very leisurely, very mellow. And you get on the boat, have a drink, have a dinner.
Okay, so it's a dinner cruise,
That's
basically.
a dinner cruise. Very nice, very comfortable, very enjoyable, and launched right out of here on the marina. Great place to explore the Choctawhatchee Bay and almost get to the Gulf of America.
Check in the comments. We'll go ahead and put a link to that in the comments, and you can go ahead and check it out for yourself.
You'll enjoy that.
All right, boating not your thing? No worries. What do we got here, Scott?
Plenty of other things to do here. Bike rentals right here. Take out the kids, go for the beach cruiser, do a tandem, take the baby out with you, but just cruise the whole property on a bike, get a little exercise. You also notice you can get fishing tackle here and bait. You get everything that you want if you wanted to go out and do a little fishing right here. Bait, knife, pliers, weights, hooks, everything that you'd want.
Perfect.
And you can go out and fish right on the bay there.
Oh, cool. So they have pool rental here then.
That's right. That's right. So you can be a real fisherman by the end of the day.
Uh-huh. Look, they got the little Zepcos right up there. There you go, guys.
Probably even find a bobber. Look at that. Bobber, 75 cents.
So a bobber, 75 cents. That is a deal, my friend.
How many can you
Look,
lose?
these guys aren't trying to make money off of you. They're trying to show you the time of your life. Ain't that right?
That's right.
Time of your life, people. Wow, there's a lot of bikes over here.
They're set up for success, you know, when they're busy.
Yeah.
Little kids got them.
When they're busy, they're rolling.
So we've made it to one of the other amenities here in the Sandestin property. We're on the Baytown side, and we've walked into the tennis courts. And I'm speaking here with Kevin Tucker, one of the great tennis pros at the Sandestin Tennis Center. What can people do if they want to improve their tennis game here at Sandestin, Kevin?
Definitely get into some personalized lessons, clinics. Once you get at a certain level, we could get you in clinics.
So I joined here about 10 years ago. This man is responsible for my tennis game. He's both happy and frustrated. Happy when I do well, frustrated when I don't do well. He runs a men's tennis challenge that goes on this weekend. So every weekend there's something going on here. Every day there's something going on. Mr. Beach will pan around here. There's a lesson going on right here. We have all kinds of activities going on. It's one of the other amenities that's going on. And as when we said to you when we drove in, the loud people in back, those are those damn pickleball people going crazy back there. Those courts are full. We'll show those to you in just a second.
What are your thoughts on the pickleball? Are you a tennis purist?
I'm a purist, yeah, but I might gradually get myself towards that direction. But we've got another good pro over here, Coach Ben, who's down on the tennis court right now, but he does a lot of
Has there been
pickleball.
anybody that's made it pro from Destin yet in the pickleball world?
No.
Oh.
No.
They're competing in the pro championships. Rick O'Casey,
I mean, there's some
Snyder.
Yeah, there's some good players that do come out and they do play some big tournaments. Yeah.
But
We will not stop until we're number one.
That's right.
We're
That's
recruiting
right.
right
That's
now.
right.
If you're a good pickleball player, you need to come down
Come
here to
on down.
Sandestin.
We do have some good players. Ben down there is one of them. So
we'll show you some more here in just a second.
All right, Scott, so we finally made it over here to the pickleball courts. Are these your mortal enemies? Be truthful, man.
No way. Anytime you're getting activity and you're getting action and you're doing exercise, I'm absolutely with it. I've not picked up a paddle yet, but maybe when my 80s I'll be there.
Okay.
I can plan ahead.
Dude, this place is crazy. So you look at all of these people playing pickleball over here, then you go look at the tennis courses. Tennis courses are a little less crowded.
That's right.
This is where it's at right now. Everybody's learning how to play pickleball.
And if you've ever had an injury to your knee or your hip or something, this is still, you can still do this. Maybe you can't do the tennis, and so whatever makes it so that you can be active, you should do.
Yeah, perfect. And so they do offer different training courses out here?
Yeah, there's all kinds of lessons in pickleball going on right now. Probably easier to get over here and get a group lesson than any other place because there's so many people wanting it and lots of activity here. This is just right on the north side of the Sandestin property in the Baytown area. This is where the tennis center is. Look up Sandestin Tennis and you'll see all the clay courts and all the pickleball courts.
There you go. You know what? It's so much more than just the beach here. We got golf, we got pickleball, we got tennis, and we got the world's prettiest beaches. Want to get to that?
Oh yeah, we're gonna go there.
All right, guys, I need an honest opinion here. I need an honest opinion. How's Scott really at tennis?
He's better in golf. and he's better cooking. He's a better cook, better golf.
The list of things I'm better at in tennis is pretty long.
He's better at landscaping.
Tristan, save me. Save me.
No, I think you're a
Captain
great tennis player.
He's better at landscaping, and he doesn't have to landscape anything here. That's what's crazy about that.
That's right. It's all done for you.
All right, Scott, we're back at the map. Go ahead and tell us what's going on here.
So we're walking into the event plaza area where all the music and everything gets done, where you have the kids, and these are all the retail places we've just seen, and we've walked out to the marina, but we're going to go up Market Street and see all the different types of properties, whether it's Elation or Bahia or Lasana or the Grand Sandestin Hotel or the conference center. Maybe you've come here and you've done a conference here, you've been here. Hotel Effie is here. We're going to go to Market Street Inn. What this really shows you is how many different residential type properties there are here. Whether you want a 2-bedroom, 2-bath that looks over the marina, or you want a 4-bedroom, 4-bath that looks over the Choctawhatchee Bay, they have one for you. So no matter what kind of property you really want, what kind of you need, there is a property here, and we'll show you a couple of those.
All right, Scott, we're getting into the residential areas now, which is funny because this doesn't feel residential at all to me.
Yeah, exactly. You know, when we are at Disney World, you notice how they make sure that you only see what they want you to see and experience what they want you to experience, and they've done the same here. The visuals you'll see is we're right next to a very large hotel, and this hotel overlooks everything, but now there's 3 or 4 other large residential.
Is this Hotel Effie here or no?
No, Effie's just on the other side.
Oh, okay, so this is a different hotel.
This is the Grand Lawn, but this is the Grand Reserve property, and this over here is Elation, Lasada, and Bahia, and you can't really see them because the live oaks obscure your vision, so you feel like you're just in a park.
Yeah, no, it does. It doesn't feel like that at all. Wow.
So if you were coming here for a big convention, you'd be staying here and maybe doing the conference center. But if you came here and wanted a property and just wanted your 2-bedroom, 1-bath, or 3-bedroom, 2-bath place, there's plenty of them in the buildings right here.
Not that we can see any of them.
They're obscured. But there's the pool area and just a nice way to make sure that everybody has their own private space.
Oh yeah, absolutely. It's absolutely gorgeous out here. I want to check out the pool. This is exciting for me because I don't know what to expect. I'm so blown away by everything that I've seen so far. Let's check it out. Oh wow, okay, so huge resort style pool. Beautiful. Very well done.
Yep.
And then they have a hot tub hidden over here. Look at this. Adult only. There you go. How about that?
And so if you're on one side of this, you're looking at the pool, and if you're on another side, you're looking at the Choctawhatchee Bay.
Okay, so these over here are actual units.
That's right. You have Elation, La Kia, Lasada are all here. You can have this view into the internal, or you can have the external view. You either have sunrise or sunset views.
Now you have one listed here right now as yours.
We're going to go over to Market Street and take a look at that, and that's just a little closer to the Baytown area, the commercial area that we're in. And this is a little bit more north and into the bay just a little bit.
Okay, perfect.
So you're in the middle of the development here. You've got the condos surrounding us, but you just feel like you're in the middle of maybe a little bit of a park or a forest, and you have water on the other side. It's even more calm on the other side when you're looking at it from the water side.
Absolutely gorgeous.
Yeah, it's really
and
nice.
And look, if we scooch right over here, you can see some of these world-class golf courses they have here. Tell us a little bit about the golf courses.
So there's 4 different golf courses in this development, 3 that you can play, Raven, Baytown, and Linkside. And then the 4th is a private club called Burnt Pine. That's its own development that is absolutely exclusive and probably one of the nicest, it probably is the nicest and most wealthy zip code in the whole area of Walton County.
Really? So it's even bigger than 38 then?
Yeah, so extra and well developed, well done for this complex. And they play mostly, if they're playing golf, they're playing at a Burnt Pine Country Club right here. Or if you're a regular member, you can play out of the 3 other golf courses that are here.
So what is this golf course that we're looking at right now?
That is Burnt Pine.
Burnt Pine. Oh, so this is the private,
Yeah,
ultra luxurious course.
That's right, just that side of it.
Wow.
And then the internal courses we're seeing when we drive by, that's usually Baytown. And we haven't even gotten over to the Linkside where there's a whole other conference center over there.
You know, it's 11 o'clock on a Monday, and not one single person's on this course right now.
That's right.
Something's telling me I should have brought my golf clubs. Okay, absolutely. Okay, so then we have Hotel Effie right over here. So this would be Hotel Effie.
Yeah, we'll walk down there.
This place is super cool. I've got to attend a couple events here, and just a really beautiful place. All right, so Scott's telling me that we have to go up to the hotel rooftop bar, which I did not go up to the last time I was here, so I'm excited to see. But yeah, when you walk in this place, it's absolutely gorgeous.
It also smells great.
Oh my goodness. It smells better than you, Scott.
That's right, that's exactly right.
Which is hard to do.
That's right.
Scott is the best smelling man in real estate. Absolutely beautiful. I love this little bar area they have set up here. And they got conference rooms here as well. That's when I was here.
A full resort that goes on here. A resort as in conference centers is completely going on here.
Yeah.
So a great bar and restaurant to come in and enjoy.
What kind of terrible view are you going to give me this time, Scott?
Try to bring you to the best places we possibly can.
Oh my goodness. Absolutely gorgeous up here.
Marianne is now saying hello to you. She's saying hello and hola.
Hola.
And saying come back, Mr. Beach. Come back, Mr. Beach.
She's right down over there. Wow, this is such a great view. So you get all of downtown Destin here.
Looking back towards Destin, Sandestin, Baytown Wharf. Looking back to Destin, back over to the Gulf. Now we are going to head over to the Gulf, but we've only seen this part of Sandestin now.
Yeah, so
and it's fantastic already.
Let's head back over here real quick, and we can take a look here at some of the golf courses that meander through.
So Burnt Pine over here to the left, and the north side over the Choctawhatchee Bay. Many of the holes play along the bay. Then we go over to Baytown, the golf course here, playing amongst the homes.
I wonder how many times those homes get dinged by errant drives.
You know, they're pretty good. They design it pretty well. I've yet to hit a house.
All right, so what are these courses down over here?
That is Baytown course. That is a particularly tough hole right there. That one gets me.
Okay.
But you can see you have houses that border on the lagoons or the bays here. And then you have ones that border on the golf course itself. You have water and grass. You have
what
townhomes.
about over here? So is this the Destin? Is this Sandestin area
that is
part of the beach?
Sandestin. We're going over there right now. That's luau that's hanging up right there. We'll see a luau. Just on the left side, another property, but to the right, those are all Sandestin properties.
Okay, perfect. Baytown Wharf is, I see right down over here.
Yep.
Okay, but it's all hidden with trees. That's crazy.
Yeah, it's the same thing. They hide the things you don't need to see when you don't need to see them, and when you're down there, you feel like you're in your own village.
Well, that's just amazing that it's all right down here, what we were seeing, and from up here, you can't even see it.
Right, there's the pier where we walk out, where we do the fishing pier. Of course, there's the marina over there that's fronted where we saw Marianne in the bar and the nice checks.
So you said during the Billfish Open, these guys will run the boats out. They have to get out in the water,
yes,
and they'll be back at a certain time.
And it is the late June is when the Blue Marlin Classic is.
For a $600,000 check.
I was more than that, quite often, more than that. We saw the $600,000 check, right?
Well, I'm going to tell you, Scott, I don't say this to many men, but you're making me feel like $600,000.
That's right, let's go get it. Let's go get that check.
Let's go check out the beach. All right, so we're here in one of Scott's listings in beautiful Baytown Village. Man, we've had a great time exploring the area. Now you can actually go inside one of these units and see what it looks like. So what do we have here, Scott?
So when you walk in the door, you're going into a 2-bedroom, 2-bath unit. It's 1,278 square feet, and we're on the 5th floor, a penthouse floor, with an end unit here in the Market Street Inn. So when you were looking at the Baytown Wharf, we're right on the edge of it. So you can walk to all the places that we want. One side is looking at all the Baytown Wharf, and on the other side, you'll see that there's a pool. And if you walked out to the other side and looked up to see the pool, you'd look up and what would you see?
Hotel Effie.
That rooftop bar we were just at a little before. So,
and we have the beautiful pool back out here too. Let's go ahead and check that out. Let's walk around real quick. You guys come with us. I want to check this back area out and let you guys check this out, because I was just telling Scott, we parked in a parking garage and I was like, dude,
where's the parking garage?
Where's the parking garage? Because I don't see any cars anywhere out here. And he goes, John, that's a parking garage.
So underneath there is where we park, or you would park, or your guests would park, and 2 big pools, a little kiddie pool, and then an adult-only pool, and the gym is also out here. And this also comes with a founders club on the 3rd floor. There's a founders club for just private area for the owners only for the owners, not for people who rent it, just for the owners.
Well, that's absolutely beautiful. I love that pool. It's a resort-style pool. You can see you got the palm trees in the middle there. You have the hot tub over here. You have another kiddie pool over here. So something literally for everyone. And there's Hotel Effie that we were just talking about.
Rooftop bar is right up there, rooftop pool is there. So you're really central to everything. And when you come down here during the summertime, this is perfect. You got all the amenities. When you come down here in the off season, all kinds of activities going on here, including that ice rink during the holidays. And this is extremely well lit up and really well taken care of during all times of the season. Everything you want.
All right, guys, it's time for you to take a guess inside the comments. How much do you think this home is worth? Scott has not told me.
Guess right.
Scott hasn't told me, so I don't know yet. I'm gonna go. Man, this is beautiful. Like,
it is sweet.
Your penthouse level. Geez, I'm gonna go 655.
We started at $650. We're now at $570, and this does about $60,000 in rent a year.
Guys, $570.
So, that's 11% return on cash investment.
That's incredible. And this is the kind of deals that we have available here all the time. Scott, how would they get in touch with you if they actually want to do an offer on this property?
Scott Martineau, Realtor.com. Scott Martineau, Realtor.com is an easy way to reach me. You can also reach me at Scott@themartineaugroup.com. That's Scott@themartineaugroup.com.
Let's check out the rest of this listing and see if it works for you. Let's go. All right, Scott, what do we got here?
Master bedroom. We got the master bedroom with an ensuite bath, really nicely set up. This is sold totally furnished for the $570 amount, so you get it as a turnkey, ready to be rented.
Wow. Pretty shower area here. It's been recently done.
Yeah, it's recently redone and such.
Oh, I love this. What a cute.
Yeah, she's got a real nice touch. She's got a real nice touch.
I mean, that's beautiful. Way to go with that. You know, most people wouldn't take the time to make that decorated, especially for a short-term rental. Now, do your clients use this as a short-term rental?
They lived in it for 2 years, and then we bought them a property over in Magnolia on that golf course that we've been looking at.
Perfect.
Awesome. So the second bedroom over here, an end unit, so you've got lots of light in it.
Yeah.
And once again, it's the 5th floor. It's the top floor, so nobody above you.
Oh, look.
And awesome. Lots of room. And I would share with you, the person that bought this, if they were going to rent it out, the little secret would be, there'd be some built-in bunks right here. That's what we do, some built-in bunks right here.
So add some more sleeping.
Heads and beds, as we've talked before, heads and beds are the key. Washer and dryer in here, closet, owner's closet, and then we'd walk through the kitchen area, plenty area for your cooking, whatever you want to do, but there's only like 15.
How many square feet is this?
1278.
Wow, it plays a lot more than
it does, because of the walk through both sides. And as you know, we've been walking up and down this street most of the day, but you walk right out and we're back to the marina.
Wow.
And Baytown Village right here.
And this is where all the action happens, guys. This is right where we were at. We walked right off the street here, all the way down the path,
the center of everything without hearing a peep from anyone.
Yeah, no, and if you look over here, you could see just in the distance over there, you can see the Baytown Wharf little sky features up there. But everything's very well hidden here. It doesn't feel like you're right on top of a resort community, man, but you are.
And you have access to everything. And when we say everything, we mean the beach. And I think it's time for us to take you to the beach fight.
Is it time to go to the beach?
Let's go.
Hey, listen, guys, I'm just going to let you know, we were at the beach all weekend this weekend. It's absolutely gorgeous out here. You are going to die when you see the beach.
That's right.
Let's go. All right, guys, I know it doesn't look like it, but the beautiful pool area that we just saw is actually right above us right now.
So you have a parking garage here for you, and then you have a parking garage for your guests.
That's
so
fantastic.
2 places, so you can have a place with your golf cart, and then you have a place for your car.
Fantastic, and it's just all so hidden and so well done. It's like Disney World.
Right.
Alrighty, guys, we just got out of the parking garage and we are on the road. That is right, we are on the road to the beach. And Scott's going to be our little tour guide and tell us a little bit about what we're seeing as we're going.
So I'll keep my eyes on the traffic in front of me, but Baytown Loop is what we're on here. This heads up to the bay and a big circle through the whole complex of Sandestin. And you're going to see some of the places right now that we're going by, the Baytown Wharf. You're going to see the pickleballers going by on one side.
That's where we were earlier today.
And they're still going at it. Tennis players are still playing tennis. We've got the golf course, the Baytown golf course on our left. And we're traveling, I'm exceeding the speeding limit right now of 19 miles an hour. I'm at 20.
That's interesting. Why is it 19 miles per hour?
To make sure everybody goes slow and the golf carts aren't in trouble. Golf carts go about 20.
Okay. And people pay more attention when it's 19, I guess.
That's
exactly like if it's 20, they're like, I can go 30.
And we are behind the gates. I would sure that it's invisible except for when you come in, but we're behind the gates. There is security here. It's a very, very secure, very comfortable, safe place to be. And that's because you're behind the gates and they have their own security.
Okay, so tell us a little bit about the security here. I mean, you've been living here a while.
Right.
How does it work? I mean, if obviously you hear spring break shenanigans. Does that really happen in this area?
So if you're not staying on the property, you're not getting in. And if you are, you can get in during the regular hours, but once it gets to around 9 or 10 o'clock, the security is making sure that everybody has a place to stay. So there's no crowds getting in here and taking over. It's a completely different feel than what you'd have down in some of the places that are experiencing the overcrowding for spring break.
Well, and we're not trying to mention any names, but Seaside. Seaside has had a bit of an issue here recently, and they've had to put a curfew into effect.
Yes.
I believe it begins at 8 o'clock, 7 o'clock?
Yes, 8 o'clock. They got to be with their parents, otherwise they can't.
18 and under, you got to have your parents with you. Now, I see a lot of people on the group pages complaining about this, but the fact of the matter is, guys, we got to keep it under control here.
Yes.
Like, if we start letting it go just a little bit,
it gets out of control because the crowd gets so large so quickly because of their ability to communicate. So once you're behind the gates here, you're very, very safe. And your biggest worry is your golf cart runs out of power. That's really that's the biggest issue you have here, or you run out of ice. You know?
I hate when I run out of ice.
Right. We can handle those kind of things pretty easily.
Absolutely gorgeous, guys. Gonna go and show you. These are some of the apartments that they have available here too, right? So
if you've been to Sandestin maybe 5 years ago, those didn't exist. That's Osprey Point, and it's a very, very nice new development.
So even if you are a renter, there are rental options here. Although Scott and I would rather see you buy.
Yes, and we want you to rent out to other people.
Yes, and then you make the money. You become the landlord.
That's exactly
the way I always tell people is, you're going to be paying somebody's mortgage. It might as well be your own.
That's right. We want you to have that asset appreciation. We're coming up to the front gate at Sandestin now. Over on the left is a welcome center. If you were using the people that operate Sandestin rentals, they would check in here.
Oh, really? So this is a check-in for
short-term rentals, and if you're using them as your operator. And we'll go out through the gate. And remember, all the time that we've been with you thus far, we have not been at the beach. We've been on the Bayside.
Yeah, which is amazing because this place is freaking huge. My feet are literally tired from walking already. Look how big this golf course is, guys.
That's Linkside, and we haven't been over there. We probably aren't going to make it today. Linkside is a whole nother area where you can enjoy conference centers, golf courses, and another little staying area as well. So lots of ways to enjoy Sandestin, all different types of speeds and price points.
Look how tan this guy is. Wow.
That's April. It's not even June and July, right?
Oh my goodness.
Because I'm a tennis member, I have a special pass to get through all this, so we're going to go through. But you need a pass to come in, and whether on one side or the other, they do take the security fairly seriously. Not draconian in any way, but seriously.
No, it's funny because I've actually been back here, not only show property before, but also I had a shoot back here at Hotel Effie, and dude, like I had to jump through some hoops to get through back here.
Right, yeah.
They ain't messing around.
That's right. The contractors are really watched. They want to make sure that they're approved and doing things of high quality work, and so everything stays in very, very nice condition. You'll notice that the way they do the landscaping is always first rate. That's the main entrance right off of US 98. That's the Sandestin main entrance to the Baytown side, and we're about to cross over 98 and get into the Beachside.
It's so funny. Like I've seen like really old school photos of this and video of this for back in the day. But it was so funny the way it started up. It was literally just a little spot on the beach, and then they decided to build this golf course. And whoever did that then,
it was Peter Boss back then. It was the original guy who started it. Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
How's he living these days?
He's fantastic. He lives down the way from us, doing well. He developed all of Grand Harbor.
Oh,
so
wow.
that big, large point that you see in Destin, that was his development, and they just got a second phase approved there.
That's so amazing that one person can have that much of an impact on the world.
It is.
And then you wake up every morning and you wonder how to pay the bills. Come on, let's think a little bit bigger than that, right? Like if he can do it, you can do it too.
Absolutely,
right?
Yeah. Got to have some heroes like that in our lives.
That's right. Let's check it out. All right, here we go as we cross the street. This is US Highway 98. Destin's that way, Panama City Beach is that way, and we are heading into the beach portion, which I'm actually really excited about. I've never been over here on the beach side before, so I'm excited to see what's happening here. Is this the first part where they started on over here?
Yes.
So this is where all the original
that's right.
development was started here.
Yeah, because they wanted to develop this side because they knew for sure, many people, they've been to the Hilton here. Mm-hmm. That's how they first came here. So the Hilton's been here forever. It is the highest grossing Hilton in all of Hilton companies.
Wow, really?
It's a smaller property, not 5,000 units, but they just do extremely well run.
Oh my gosh,
they developed
gorgeous.
that, and then of course the golf course, and the rest is history. But it's the 80s, it's late 70s, early 80s was when this started.
Wow.
Part of the Baytown golf course we're seeing over there on the left of us as we're coming in here, and now you're seeing some of the taller condos.
So the golf course actually comes in over here.
That's right.
Okay, and then we have the taller condos over here. Now these are all part of it, right?
That's
these are
right.
Sandestin?
Beachside 1, Beachside 2, Luau over here on the left with the unusual arch and the unusual profile.
Now, how much do these run over here, the ones that are beachside?
The top units there are $2 to $3 million units. A lot of the middle will be about the $1 million range.
Oh, wow.
And $700,000 on the first couple of floors.
Okay.
We're talking about 3 and 2s, in our language, 3 bedroom, 2 baths.
Yeah.
Bigger units up top could be 4 or 5 million for a penthouse.
And so this is the Hilton. So this is one of the first things they built out here was the Hilton.
Yes, and it's been gone through a couple of renovations. I've been here for 20 years. It's gone through one renovation for sure, and it's still very, very nice. And a only 5-star restaurant that we have is at the bottom of Hilton. It's called Cigars, yes.
Cigars.
S-E-A-G-A-R-S,
Okay.
Cigars.
Well, listen, don't be telling Sarah this. Now I'm going to have to go take her to Cigars.
Right. Yeah, bring your pocketbook. Bring your pocketbook.
What does it look like to eat at Cigars?
It is wood paneled down there, freshest fish, great chef.
Yeah.
Everything is just perfect.
Okay.
You just go in there, and that's the either you're going to ask her to marry her, your daughter's boyfriend's going to ask you, for her hand in marriage, or you're taking for Mother's Day or something like that. You better be ready for
All right, Ruby and Poppy, if you're watching this,
right.
I know if your boyfriend invites me over to Cigars, what to expect. And the answer is no.
No, right, not yet.
Not until she's 35.
Right, not for 20 years.
All right, so we're walking up, obviously the major mode of transportation here. We're noticing a theme. Golf carts. That's right, folks. It is a golf cart friendly community. These are new builds over here, I'm assuming.
20 years, but this is also a tram pickup right here. This is the tram pickup. So if you didn't have a golf cart and you came over, the tram picks you up here and would take you all the way over to the Market Street Inn and the Baytown Wharf, or vice versa.
Fantastic.
And they don't have to go across the freeway. They can go, the tram goes across because it's a big tram. But if you drive these, you go under.
Perfect. How often does the tram come?
Every 20 minutes.
Every 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Many, many
What is
times.
the beach house? What do they have there?
Just great fresh fish. You know, you're here, you know, you get a little hungry while you've been at the beach all day long. You're ready to go. You eat some, or else you're coming over at night with the kids and everybody's showered up and you're starving for some good food. Beach house is great.
Well, you know, I think it's interesting too because this isn't accessible to the public. This is the only people in Sandestin to have this, right?
That's right. That's right. We've had you watch the whole video. You've seen everything on the north side. Now you're starting to get the payoff right here. This is going to blow you away.
Hey guys, this is why people actually come to the beach. Believe it or not, it's called the beach. All right, with Mr. Beach. Here we go.
On the Gulf of America.
On the Gulf.
With Mr. Beach.
That's right, baby. Here we go. Oh, let's take a look at the menu real quick before we get there. Okay, beach house, this is what you got. Very reasonable cost here, right? All the frozen drinks, about what you pay in a bar. Not getting taxed too hard. Oh my goodness, guys. It's one of those days.
This is why we live here. It's why we live here. It's why we do what we do. We want more people to be able to see this, do this, and enjoy it.
I mean, this is absolutely insanely gorgeous. What did you say? This reminded you of Bermuda? This is why you moved here?
Yeah, so I was living in Los Angeles for 20 years and came across the Destin Bridge on March 4th of 2004. And I'd been searching for a place to move my company and my family and everything. And on March 4th, 2004, I came across this bridge and I saw that. And it reminded me of the Bahamas. And I said, I did not know anything like this existed in the USA. Make a long story short, I moved here by July 4th of 2004 and I've been here ever since.
That's fantastic. My first trip here was in 2006. Is the first time I came here. I was living in Memphis at the time, and I had no idea beaches existed like this because, Scott, I came from Austin, Texas. Our big destination was South Padre Island.
Or get to the lake there, right?
Yeah, or get to the lake, and Lake Travis is absolutely beautiful.
Right.
But I didn't know this level of beauty existed.
Yeah,
guys.
me either. And once I did, I had to be here.
Yes, I mean the sand. Let's just look at it. Guys, it makes a squeaky sound.
We call it barking puppies in my family.
Barking puppies. I love it.
Puppies.
I love it. So let's go ahead and get it. Of course, they have the beach rental here. How much do they do the chairs and the umbrella for?
Oh, I would think $60 to $90, but
yep.
two chairs and an umbrella.
Yeah. Or you can, bring your own stuff out if you want. And I don't think they get too upset about it if you're here. But look at this. Oh my goodness, guys. Look at all the people hanging out on the sandbar.
This is about the time we asked for the dolphins to come by.
Awesome. Wow, got jet ski rental down here down the beach.
Panama City all the way to Destin.
You got Destin all the way down here. Beautiful Sandestin Resort is where we're at today. Scott, I want to thank you so much.
This has been great fun, isn't it?
So much for it.
You got I got my shoes still on. That's all right.
You need a flip-flop,
Yeah,
bro.
I have socks on too. Toes in the sand.
We'll get up here so we don't get him wet. Hey guys, we appreciate you watching the channel so much. If you have any questions about real estate, I'd be happy to answer any questions. 850-943-7777. You can give Scott a call.
850-420-7200. I'm for Golf Along America. This is Mr. Beach.
That's right. And we had a great time showing you Sandestin today. If you have any comments or anything that you would like to add, please drop them right below here. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And if you want to see a video that he and I did on beautiful
38 Santa Rosa
Beach, we had a great time filming that. You can check that out right here. All right, guys, until next time, we'll see you.